Alrighty, welcome back, Beards and Dragons fans, to another episode of Super Mario RPG. With me, as always, is Jet. How are you doing today, Jet?
I'm doing fantastic. I've made money today, so I'm happy.
Awesome.
Yes.
I, too, have made some money.
Fantastic. Doesn't it feel good?
Yes.
To be just that much further away from not having money.
That much closer to the inevitable heat death of the universe.
Yep, Elon Musk, we're coming for you.
Alrighty. So last time we got the star from Johnny under the ocean, and now we have to get it back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got stolen.
Dude, so accumulating frog coins. That's the one.
Scrooge ring.
Cuts flower points use in half.
Ooh. So, about how many hours do you think we have left in this game?
Maybe 4.
Oh wow. That's not bad. I mean, it really hasn't been a long game.
It's not. It's not a long game. It's probably on par with Tomb Raider. Like 13, 14 hours.
Okay.
Blade's
late. Oh, you got it.
What's taking him so long? We need to get out of here. This is just great. Mario caught up with us. Only one thing we can do now. Although we may rust a little, we'll have to swim for it.
Ooh.
Not so fast there. The star is a gift to me, mate. To me, mate, Mario. You spineless dogs have no code of honor. We'll make you walk the plank. Johnny, maybe we should leave Mario the pleasure of wrapping things up here.
I guess we'll have to take our disguises off now. Group formation.
They just turned into like a Power Ranger mech.
You just wait. You just wait till later.
Is that literally something that's going to happen?
Yes.
Fantastic. That was one of my favorite parts in Family Guy when Joe gets a bunch of other people in wheelchairs and they come together and make like a wheelchair mech. And it is I don't know why that scene is just so funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, how?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
But yes, there is a Power Rangers boss in this game.
Nice.
I love the Hurley gloves.
Yeah, that's a clever little ability.
Oh, I must
I like it.
Critical hit the first.
I like it in RPGs when they do like really creative abilities like that. Like, you know, in Final Fantasy, they'll have an ability where the chocobos run out and do damage, things like that.
Yeah, or
And,
I like it when they for sure don't take themselves seriously.
Exactly. I feel like Final Fantasy does a good job of writing that line. Like, the story is serious enough, but then they also add a lot of goofy stuff that could only be in a game.
Let's see if this works. I can't remember if he's susceptible or not.
Meteor Blast. Dog, shut up.
I don't remember how to tell them apart. I think that's the real one.
So today at work, my supervisor pointed out a couple mistakes that I had made.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so the way my job works is that I will do like kind of a rough edit of how the website is supposed to look, or like how the updates to the website is supposed to look, and then I send it to him to be checked, and him do the like final, grammatical checking, stuff like that. I'm just supposed to like get it mainly set up, and then he can pretty it up, kind of thing. So I had done that, and I had updated the site and everything, and it was live. And I forgot to tell him to check it, basically. So there were like a lot of just like errors, like spelling errors and stuff like that I get from not looking at the text when I'm typing and instead looking down at like the sheet of paper that I'm typing from.
Oh boy.
It wasn't a big deal, but it was just really funny because he was like, yeah, let's just try not to do that. It's not a big deal, but yeah, let's just try not to do that. And so after that, being the responsible employee that I am, I email my boss and I'm just profusely apologize. And she emails me back like 10 minutes later and she's like, Jet, just stop. You've literally saved our butts more times than I can count. You're allowed to make some mistakes. And I was like, okay, thank you. But it was one of those things where like, I don't like making mistakes at work. So it stressed me out for a while.
Yeah, I get it.
Thankfully, it's not like we have a lot of traffic on the site, so it's not that awful, especially the page I was working on, so. There have been a lot of things in this game that need like not a migraine, seizure warning on it.
Yeah, I feel like we should have killed this boss by now.
Yeah, they seem to have a lot of health. Was it Gino that could see how much health they have?
Mallow.
Mallow. Okay, so that's the Phoenix.
I think the way to tell them apart
sorry.
is that it does the most damage to the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. What was your question?
I was just going to ask, did you start playing that Final Fantasy app that I told you about?
I downloaded it. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Oh,
gotcha. I got Tifa the other night when I was playing.
Nice.
Yeah, no, she's good. It's going to take me a while to like not level her up, but like get her gear. Like all the characters have their own specialized gear that you have to do quest for.
Yeah.
So you can't just like, there are some weapons that you can use across all characters, but if you want them to reach their full, like their max power, then like Tifa has a special like glove that you have to get through quest and upgrading and stuff like that.
Finally.
But where she is right now, she's kind of weak compared to like my Sephiroth and Dark Knight and everything. So.
Daggum.
I got the star.
Smithy is now in a race for the star pieces. What horrible surprises might he have in store for Mario?
Yo! I just murdered them.
Got the shit.
Shed key.
To Mario. Knowing you must have been a breeze knocking down yard, eh? By the way, my pirate saw a huge axe flying across the sky. It's probably one of Smithy's nasty friends. Go get him, pal. Well, my gills are failing on me, so I hope you head now back down, dropping whenever you have time. Your true mate, the Johnny Jones. No.
Oh, this is as bad as Gabora Gabora from Ocarina of Time.
I hit the button again.
I love that Nintendo did that because they knew people were just like spamming through their messages.
Well, I did actually pay attention and read it the first time I played the game.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's like, I don't care.
Yeah. What's really fun is when you see a speedrunner going through Ocarina of Time and they accidentally do that and just the despair on their face when they have to restart because of like such a common mistake.
There is no bathroom in here, and they've been locked in here for a while, so there's a poop corner.
I mean, just open the lid of one of the boxes. It'll be good.
Seriously?
So, have you ever been out to Yellowstone?
No. I want to go.
I'm guessing it's like this at most state parks, but it might just be Yellowstone. I don't know. All the bathrooms that they have around the park are not,
Gravity
they're
toilets?
yeah,
Like
they're
just
just big
holes in the ground?
holes.
Yep.
Yeah, and I hate them.
I don't
Like,
mind them. I don't care. Some
Like, it probably would not have been as bad if these hadn't been, like, I don't want to say cleaned, but, like, flushed out at some point within the past year. Because literally, like, you could see everything piled up almost to the, like, bottom of the toilet. Like, it was so filled up. And that's gross, I know, but it was so awful because you just open the door to one of those places and just the smell instantly. And it's like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait the 5 hours until I get to the hotel. It was so awful. When we went, it was like cold and frozen and everything, so that helped a little bit, but yeah, it was not the most fun thing to witness.
wow.
So anyone going out to Yellowstone, don't use the bathrooms. Don't use the public bathrooms. Just find a nice tree, and you'll be fine.
Just go in the gravity toilets and just deal with it.
No, you don't want to. I don't know. That stuff just grosses me out a lot.
I could survive. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, you've
I
also
have-
done like military stuff,
Yeah.
so I'm sure that that's
Sure,
not
that's
nearly as bad as some of the stuff that you've seen. So
Okay.
I'm a sheltered city boy.
Yeah.
And okay, also to be fair, growing up, I was raised by an extreme germaphobe. Like my mom, it was constantly every few minutes like, alright, wash your hands, alright, Germex, alright, you just touch something, wash your hands with like chlorine. No, she didn't do that, but just like extreme stuff like that. So I kind of grew up just being like, yeah, public bathrooms are nasty.
Yeah, I'm not super picky.
Mm-hmm.
My big thing is I'm just bladder shy, so
Same.
so if I have to, like, in a public space, I gotta have like a stall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, same. And it's so awful when like you are in a position like at a football game where they just have like those big trough urinals, and it's like,
Yeah.
it like, oh, like, oh, I got in here, no one else is in here, I'll be fine. And then as soon as you like get to your corner or whatever, someone walks up and they're like 2 feet away from you, and it's just like, dude,
Yes.
please, you could have gone down to the other end and we could have just pretend that, we didn't exist. But instead you have to be within, breathing distance from me.
Yeah, and there's always that one guy that's like, I'm gonna stand right next to you.
It's so awful. It's the worst. Like, if you have stalls, sure, that's fine. Come be next to me, we'll have a good old time. But if it's just one of those big trough things, nah. It's awful.
Okay. Gonna save. Then we're gonna go on to Monster Town.
Monster Town.
That is also the town where the hardest boss of the game is. We will
Is
not
that
be fighting him.
Oh. Oh, is it an
I
optional
have nev-
super boss?
It's an optional super
Gotcha.
boss. I've never beaten it, so
Really?
yes.
Interesting. Nice. Oh. I spoke too soon. I've been going through a little bit of a gaming, I guess, what's the word? Burnout lately?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, I still enjoy playing it for the channel and everything, but just by myself, I haven't really felt like playing anything. Like, I don't know, the only game that I was able to enjoy for about 30 minutes was Ace Attorney, and then I was just like, I'm bored. And I go through phases like that a lot. I've gone through them a lot more since I've been older, but...
Yeah. I've done those phases too. I go through phases like that with shows too, where there's sometimes where it's like, oh, I really want to watch these shows, and I'll start watching shows, and it's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, no, like, it's really bad because that'll happen to me, like, halfway through a show. Like, Breaking Bad. I watched 3 seasons almost, like, straight. And then after that, it just was like, okay, well, my, you know, show addiction phase is over. So... And, like, that's how I am with everything. I'll go through phases with, like, all my hobbies. Like, you know, making music, playing the piano. I'll play, like, a ton for 2 or 3 months, and then just for the next year not touch it. Drawing and art and stuff, same thing. Everything I do is so just, like, on a rotation.
Nice. Bowser learns Crusher.
Crusher. Mute. So Peach just learned mute. Does that mean that she's the only woman that knows how to be quiet? Ha ha ha. That's a joke, I promise. Oh, you didn't even acknowledge my joke. I'm so sad.
I did not.
I did not. I have a wife, and I am not allowed to.
Ow. Let's try this out.
I love how everything else is, like, really cutesy, and then the spider is just, like, from the worst depths of your demonic nightmares.
He's cute.
Like, that is not cute. It also only has 6 legs, so it's not actually a spider.
And it has an odd number of eyes.
Yeah.
Spiders have more eyes than that.
Yeah, they have... Isn't it 8 eyes? 2?
It depends on the breed. I think
Oh,
they have
gotcha.
between 6 and 8.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the little jumping spiders, like, up close?
I have.
They're so cute. They won't hurt.
They are about as cute as the spiders you only get to being cute.
Most spiders are helpful.
No, I'm not saying that they're not helpful. They're just ugly.
I don't want them in my house.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not... Like, I have no issues with spiders. I just don't find them cute.
I mean, jumping spiders are. With their little big eyes and then their...
Did you grow up catching Granddaddy Longlegs?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
I mean, they're not spiders, but...
Are they not?
Nope. They don't have 8
What are
legs.
they?
They're
I
insects.
thought they did.
Mm-mm. They have 6.
I've been lied to. I've never counted their legs. I used to see them all the time. I don't really see them that much anymore.
Oh, summer camp for scouting, the bathroom was full of them.
Oh, really?
It was a gravity toilet, and it was full of them.
Oh.
It was like, I did not poop there.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Onesies, though, it's like, I just gotta go.
Staying on the bathroom talk, when I went to Florida with a group of friends a few years ago, and we got like this big, kind of like a cabin house near the beach. So, you know, we didn't all have our own rooms. It was just like one big bunk room, basically. But the way that it worked was like you walked in and you had a long rectangle-shaped room with all the beds. And then on the opposite wall, there was a big dome doorway. Like, huge. And then right in front of that were the 3 toilets. No stalls. Just 3 toilets right there. So you walk in and you just instantly see whoever's using the restroom. So, and then the showers were a little bit further down, and they had curtains, thankfully. But it was just like, nah, I'm not doing that. So I would literally walk to the gift shop if I had to use a restroom.
Yeah.
Which was like a mile away.
Scout camp, I just went to the pool house was like right by our campsite, so I just went there.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad, yeah. Yeah.
Although, of course, it's one of those things where it's like, when you gotta go, you gotta go. It's like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's a point where it's like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it does hit that point.
One thing they did do in the Mario and Luigi is that they made the auto, or like the blocking, easier.
Yeah. It's not like a frame perfect thing.
Yeah, it's kind of frame perfect in this.
Yeah.
I got one. You did it. You suck.
Yeah, one of the friends one of the friends that went with us while we were there, he just would not use any of the public bathrooms. He just had a phobia of them, basically. So the poor man literally went like a week without pooping. And I was like, that's not good for you. And he's like, I can take it. And it's not even like he was like careful to not eat much or anything like that. No, like this man went and had like Buffalo Wild Wings one night. So like he just did not care.
I guess. I mean, to each their own.
I mean, hey, he survived, and I think he's gotten over that since then, but I felt really bad for him. By the last day, when we were driving home, you could tell that he was just like, I don't feel good. And we were like, yeah, I bet you don't. You still have, Monday's lunch in you.
Oh my gosh, no. No. So this part of the game, where the little thingy jumps out of, you have to kill them and then jump in that hole to go to progress. And it runs away from you.
Oh.
So
that sounds like a fun mechanic that is extremely annoying after the first 2 minutes.
It's not too bad. It's just every once in a while the one you don't want will run in front of you and you'll accidentally go into it and you pretty much have to start over.
I gotcha. Oh, I got to see my biological sister for like the first time in 12 years.
Okay, cool. Or is that cool? That is cool?
No, it was good. I was really glad to do it. It's actually been a lot longer than that. It's been... Let's see, I'm 21. Last time I saw her, I was 5. So yeah, no, it's been more like 16 years.
Is this older?
Yeah, my oldest sister.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. I was really happy to do it. I got to meet her husband for the first time, and he was really cool. And she was like, I'm going to leave the kids at home because they're really excited about having another uncle, and I don't want them to kill you. By, like, jumping all over you and asking you questions and everything. I was like, I appreciate that.
Okay. So this is probably a good stopping point for the first video.
Awesome.
So next time we will make it into Monstro Town.
Sounds fantastic.
But that's awesome. You got to spend some time with your sister. That was a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have anything else to add for this video?
Not really. I don't think so.
All right. We will see you all next time. You guys know what to do if you like what you see. Please give us a like and a follow, and we'll keep doing this.
Yes, we will. And we'll still do it even if you don't. So.
True. But it makes us feel better.
It does make us feel good. It gives us that little bit of dopamine that we want.
Oh. Bye.